Welcome Shankarji, it's such a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so much for coming.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be with you here.
Thank you,
as well.
Thank you so much.
You do a lot of interesting jugalbandis with a lot of Hindustani artists.
Jambu pate ma pahi nijananda amrita bodham
Can one person sing both Hindustani and Carnatic and do ample justice to them?
That's a tough thing to do. Okay. This is too difficult to answer. And I want to answer it politically correctly, but I can't answer it politically correctly.
Okay. What are the crucial musical differences, do you think, between Hindustani and Carnatic?
See, Carnatic has more grammar around it. First and foremost, Carnatic music is a composition-based music, whereas Hindustani is a melody-based music. The alaps and things like that are much more in Hindustani as compared to Carnatic. Right? When you think about a Carnatic concert, you start to think about what you want to present in terms of pieces.
Right.
Whereas you talk to Pandit Sanjeev, they would say, what ragas do you want to present?
Right.
There's a fundamental difference between the way they think and the way we think. Having said that, it's not like, we can't do alaps or whatever. There are enough and more doyens and legends in the field who have shown us that, we're perfectly capable of doing the alaps. And if you actually think about it, the format of Carnatic music was more closer to the Hindustani format before Sri Ariyakudi Ramanujayengar actually arrived at the scene. Before that, it would be like, somebody would sing a ragam for like an hour, then a piece, and then another ragam, another piece, and then maybe a Taniyavartanam, and then a Rahandana Pallavi, and then something like Chakkani Rajamargamu might actually be a Postani piece.
Oh,
in a concert.
wow. Okay.
Right? So Ramanujayengar was the one who actually changed the format into what we see today as a kacheri format, where it's packed with compositions. It's probably more engaging than the previous format, and therefore we took a different path when it came to concert singing. So that is one fundamental difference. And the second difference that I see as part of the singing itself is that the Hindustani style of singing is based on pure notes. So when I say pure notes, sa, ni, sa, re.
I see.
But you never have a Carnatic alap starting like that. Ni, sa, re, ga, ma, ga, ma, re, sa.
Right.
You would never do that. Na, 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 re, re, is the way you do it. Okay? So ours is anything but based on scales, based on absolute notes. Even though you land at Panjamam, Sajjam, which are like static notes that don't have gamakams. Every other note, you could still rest at a Gandharam or Madhyamam and all that. But that's only to make a foundation a resting place before you explore the landscape around that area. Right? But very rarely do you find Carnatic musician singing the ragam as flat notes and based on scales.
Right.
So that is a huge difference. And of course, if you look at the number of ragas that we have, there is no comparison. Even the ragas that we perform in a concert would probably be around maybe 300-400 ragas, right? But if you take Hindustani, for example, it might be, let's say, 20-30. So it's a variety that Carnatic is able to produce,
right,
versus what Hindustani gives. These are two genres and they can coexist perfectly. So there's no comparison.